mud on my boots. Cardboard sign said cold beer and truth. She poured me one with a black-eyed smile, said boys like you don't stay too long. I said, ma'am, I've been lost since Tulsa last fall. She traced my name on the edge of the wall. Then that old clock fell off the nail, and the whole room held like a church gone pale. Graveyard road won't let me go. Graveyard road drags me slow. If I hit that bend, tell my heart to hide. Graveyard road blues, ride with me tonight. There was a black Ford truck in the gravel lot, one cracked headlight and a prayer I forgot. The man by the door had a scarred up chin. He said, son, if you run from within. I laughed right then, but it died in my throat when she slipped me the key and a coat from the smoke. Said, out past the creek, there's a name in the dirt. I nodded like I knew what forgiveness was worth. Graveyard road won't let me go. Graveyard road drags me slow. If I hit that bend, tell my heart to hide. Graveyard road blues, ride with me tonight. Well, the moon was a dime on a barbered up sky, and the fields lay still like they heard my lie. I laid my bad luck by a split rail fence, then I rode on through with my back to the sense. Graveyard road won't let me go. If I hit that bend, tell my heart to hide. Graveyard road blues, ride with me tonight. I rode in with no plan, just a dented buckle and a borrowed hat. Hollow Creek took my cash, left me broke in a booth out back. Bartender slid me right, said, son, you look chased by the moon. Then a card game turned mean, and the whole room went still too soon. He had a knife on his belt and a grin like cracked glass. I said, keep your gold, man, but trouble don't pass. Long night in Hollow Creek,
long night in Hollow Creek.
Every door sounds weak. Long night in Hollow Creek,
long night in Hollow Creek.
and I can't get free. Oh, Nora near the stove saw blood on my cuff and knew. She said, you ain't the first this town has chewed up through. Outside rain hit the boards like fists on a coffin lid. I took the side alley fast with the sheriff close on my ribs. He had my name in his mouth and a smoke-stung eye. I heard boots on the planks and I just kept my head low by a long night in Hollow Creek.
Long night in Hollow Creek.
Every door sounds weak. Long night in Hollow Creek,
Long night in Hollow Creek.
and I can't get free. By dawn the creek ran red, not for me, not this time. I left a prayer on the rail and a coat on the line. If you ask where I went, tell him east with the geese, 'cause that little town still swears it can bury a thief. Long night in Hollow Creek,
Long night in Hollow Creek.
every door sounds weak. Long night in Hollow Creek,
Long night in Hollow Creek.
and I can't get free. I rolled in by dusk with a cracked red map, one headlight limping and a boot full of sand. Bartender nodded like he knew my name, said the valley don't forgive, but it sure knows pain. There's a shell of a church past the cattle gate and a dry creek bed where the old dogs wait. My father left words on a fence post blade. Boy, keep your shadow and don't know the grave. Now the sky goes bruised over rust and stone, and every lost thing feels close to home. I hear your voice in the washboard wind saying keep on moving till the dark gives in. The last light in Dry Valley burns for you and me. The last light in Dry Valley, don't let it leave. Hold on till the black turns gold. The last light in Dry Valley keeps this bad man whole. The last light. Under mesquite roots where the snakes live, and if I go broke tonight or I lose my way, I'll still know that road by the burn and the clay. Now the moon hangs low like a broken diamond. The whole damn world feels out of time, but your hand in mine got a steady flame, and I swear that valley still calls your name. The last light in Dry Valley burns for you and me. The last light in Dry Valley, don't let it leave. Hold on till the black turns gold. The last light in Dry Valley keeps this bad man whole. The last light. Go cold in the desert winds, I'll ride that line back through my sins. But if you stay, I'll stay too. One small fire in the canyon blue. Till the black turns gold. The last light in Dry Valley keeps this bad man whole. The last light. The last light. Came in late, head brim low, mud on my boots from a county road. The preacher sat in booth 9-3. He shook that glass and looked at me. He said, son, sit down. I know your kind. You keep your sins in a traveling hide. There's a train coming past the bend. I laughed it off. Then he said again. He tapped the ash from a camel red. Don't chase that ghost, it'll leave you dead. My hand on the glass, my jaw gone tight. He leaned in close like he owned the night. Midnight warning,
Midnight warning,
midnight warning.
midnight warning.
Don't ride that road, don't test that flame. It'll take you your name. Midnight warning,
Midnight warning,
midnight warning.
midnight warning.
If you hear my call, turn back now before you fall. I left that booth at a dead man's pace. Moon on the hood, cold on my face. Down that road by the sawmill yard, I saw white smoke and a poker card. A woman stood by a rusted gate, red as a lie and twice as fate. She smiled at me like she knew my shame. I heard that warning call my name. Now I know what he meant. Some doors swing shut the second you step. I still dream of that worn-out bar and his voice rolling out like a headlight car. Midnight warning,
Midnight warning,
midnight warning.
midnight warning.
Don't ride that road, don't test that flame. It'll take your name. Midnight warning,
Midnight warning,
midnight warning.
midnight warning.
If you hear my call, turn back now before you fall. I rode in on a broke down dream. Mud on my boots, dust on my sleeve. Bartender slid me a look in a glass, said you look like trouble passing through fast. My hands told stories the good Lord knew, broken knuckles and a name tattooed. I leaned on the rail, let the night run thin, and that old slide guitar started talking again. The moon hung low on a busted roof. I heard in my boots keeping time to the truth. Every mile I paid left to marking me. Every wrong road carved this country. I'm the lonesome rider's blues. Give me room, I'm the dust and the bruise. That's the truth. If you see me passing through, say a prayer for the lonesome rider's blues. She left a note by the hardwood post, said don't come back when you want hope. I read it once, then I laughed out loud, 'cause hope don't live in a one-horse town. I took that hurt and I wore it proud, like a scar that shames no one now. The jukebox cried through a cloud of smoke, and I drank my pride till the bottle spoke. The road kept calling my name again, like a cold front rolling off the fence. I could leave, but I stayed too long, with my shadow singing this same old song. I'm the lonesome rider's blues. Give me room, I'm the dust and the bruise. That's the truth. If you see me passing through, say a prayer for the Lord. lonesome rider's blues. There's a fire in me that won't burn clean, a restless edge in a mean old street. But under this skin where the hurt runs deep, there's a soft-hearted fool I keep. I'm the lonesome rider's blues. Give me room. I'm the dust and the bruise. That's the truth. If you see me passing through, say a prayer for the lonesome rider's blues.